Hi loves, I hope that you enjoyed the image of the spider that I met yesterday while I was on a walk with a friend. I'm called to do a reading about our story. And the spider represents Grandmother Weaver and what is our story. So I've chosen 3 separate decks and they all have to do with a story. Now we have first here the zombie tarot. You know, zombies were like a huge thing a few years ago. There's still a tail end of it, but this is a deck that is made up of these 40s images and inspired styles done collage about the zombie apocalypse, and it's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. So this deck, we're going to choose our card that has to do with what's going on with our story, okay? The 2 of Wands, okay. Our story right now, if this is the 2 of Wands, look, he's got someone's, looks like maybe a femur in his mouth. Rah! They've got to plan their escape. We are in a place of planning, but we don't quite know exactly what we're planning for. We're feeling it. It has to do with passion. It has to do with drive. It has to do with our spiritual instinct to get where we truly crave to be. Okay? Now, the next deck I want to choose from is the Miss Cleo deck. And although Miss Cleo, actress Yuri Harris, one of her characters, she was a playwright, one of her characters was Miss Cleo, an island tarot reader. Yuri herself was psychic, come from a group of lineage females who were readers, like very often happens. And the third pile I'm going to choose one from, my cousin made this. So although we didn't know until we were adults that we were both artists, clairvoyant, intuitive readers. Amazing. Talk about our story, right? So this is our blessing card, and this has to do with understanding who we are through this process of our story. So I want to do that one next. The throat chakra. Okay. Speak your truth. Chakras represent personal story. Throat chakra, light blue in color, located in your neck, connecting to speaking your truth, encouraging clear communication. Speak your truth through loving. Possible. Your needs must be spoken, story must be told. You have something valuable to share, and silence is not what is needed at this time. Speak from your heart and sing your song. This really touches me deeply. And the blessing. All right, the reverse 9 of staffs. Our warrior is looking out through this protective lens. And he doesn't regret that he went through the struggles he went through. This is a card of turning point. This is a card of redirection. This is a card of understanding what you chose to hold on to. There's just one in his hand. So the turning point has not quite gone through its 360. There's a little bit more to go. There's a little bit more. You're not quite at that 10, but you will be. The joy will be there. Your desires have been spoken. You are in a place of making decisions and being open to the different options. I can't stress enough that just because you did something one way for a long time doesn't mean that you are that person. You're not your fucking story. You sing your truth. This is a new story. So I picked a couple objects from around the house, and I wanted to just randomly read them like they're their own oracles. So here's a Barbie shoe. This is about taking a different direction, but there's only one shoe. You know, there's a certain Cinderella quality about this. One shoe left behind. Are you Cinderella? Are you about to find your prince? Or are you the prince searching for your mate and you only have one shoe to go by? Either way, this indicates moving forward and traveling. Love that. Okay. I found this cork. My cats love to play with corks. Mer Soleil. Okay. So, Mer, the sea, Soleil, sun. Shine the light on your intuition and feelings. Don't keep it corked up. Shine it. Sing it. Celebrate it. Just because you felt uncomfortable to sing before, it doesn't mean you don't have a beautiful voice. And here, I have an almost empty ink cartridge. And I feel like this is about communication running dry. You can only talk so much about the same thing over and over until your well runs dry. So you're not done talking about the things that you are changing in your life, but eventually you'll replace the cartridge with a different color. And here, all right, the next thing I have is, this is a little flower center from like, I don't know, some 1940s plastic and fabric daisy. And the center is the heart of the matter. And although the petals might fall off and dry, perhaps the seeds that are in here, they will blow in the wind, okay? They will blow and get where they need to be. You don't have to consciously plan where the oak trees are going to go. You don't have to be the squirrel planting 80% duds and 20% snacks for later. Conserve your energy and trust that the wind will take your seeds where they need to blow, and they will root. So faith, diligence, and saving your energy is really important right now. You will not be able to take the steps forward that you will be joyously expressing. You need to express a little bit more of the old story. Get it out. You're almost done. You're almost done. It's keep going, keep going. And you are the heart of the matter. You know the heart of the matter. You may come across a little sketchy right now and a little all over the place right now because you have been burying your acorns. It's that time of the year. That's also someone else's story if they can't handle it. So I hope that this was helpful and insightful. And if not, that's cool too. It's also part of the story. But don't forget, Grandmother Weaver is there for you. She's on your side. And she says that it's okay to set up a web in a new tree. All right. I love you. Bye.